Hello, fellow mutants. Welcome back to another video. This video we're going to talk about, I'm going to review the first Shrek movie, which is literally part of my childhood, because I remember seeing the first three Shrek films in theaters, and I remember really wanting to see the first Shrek movie in theaters, but sadly my parents never took me. Huge fan of the Shrek universe. Like I said, I watched all four Shrek movies, even watched the Shrek 3D film. So, in this little movie review series I'm going to do now, because you guys know me, I am not afraid of doing reviews of individual movies in a franchise. I did one on Ninja Turtles. I have yet to complete my Cry Kid film reviews, but it's still ongoing. Did Star Wars, and now I'm doing Shrek. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know why I'm doing yay. I don't know why I'm doing this motion. Anyways, Shrek, the first movie, came out in 2002, I want to say, right? It came out in the early 2000s. And it deals with this ogre named Shrek, who has a lot of fairy tale creatures just coming on, practically dumping on his right? Shrek is annoyed. He is definitely an introvert. He doesn't like anyone. He doesn't like to interact with anyone. He's a homebody. He likes to scare people. He doesn't want anyone to be living with him except for him. So, he gets tired of it. He demands, answers on the fairy tale creatures. Says Lord Farquaad has practically kicked them out of their house, or their homes, and they were forced to flee here to his swamp, because, he's essentially capturing them. So, Shrek says, okay, let me go to Lord Farquaad. Does anyone know where to go? How to get there? Donkey speaks up, which by this time Shrek and Donkey already met, because essentially Shrek saved Donkey from some of Lord Farquaad's minions. So, essentially Shrek and Donkey goes to Lord Farquaad's castle. As they're doing this, Lord Farquaad wants to be king, right? And the only way, of course, he can be king is by marrying someone. So the Magic Mary presents him the three choices: Cinderella, Snow White, Fiona. He picks Princess Fiona. Great. Now, Shrek, and now, Lord Farquaad has put this, challenge together to see who is the best to go on and save the beautiful Princess Fiona from the Dragon Keep. And Shrek so happens to drop by when this challenge was about to get started. Whoever kills Shrek will be the person who will be lucky enough to go save Lord Farquaad in Princess Fiona and Lord Farquaad's honor. So essentially Shrek wins with a little bit of help of Donkey. Shrek agrees to the terms of, I rescued your pretty little princess, Lord Farquaad, and you give me this treaty of nobody able to be on my property. Okay? And so essentially Shrek and Donkey goes to the Dragon Keep. There's this little funny bridge scene where Donkey is scared of heights. Shrek is kind of trolling him, being an ass a little bit, but trolling him. They manage to get through the bridge. Shrek and Donkey finds the dragon. Shrek gets thrown by the dragon to Fiona's room, where he helps her get out of the room. Then he has to go back and save his ass, being Donkey. And they literally say, Fiona asks Shrek, where are you going? Well, I gotta save my ass. So I was still surprised that they actually were able to get away with that. But more so surprised, get away to saying jackass at least one time in the film. And it's PG. I'm so ass, okay, maybe once, okay. but Jackass, like, I don't know why I'm so surprised. Kind of like how I'm a bit surprised how they allowed the Ninja Turtles to say "damn" twice in the '90s film, and it was what, PG? Like, I'm not PG-13. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like if it's PG-13, then okay, I'll let the cursing go. But like, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the original Ninja Turtle film is PG, most like Shrek, which is why I'm so surprised they were able to get away with cursing. Anyways, so essentially, Shrek rescues Donkey from the dragon. They escape the Dragon's Keep, and they stop for a night because Fiona demands it. And Donkey and Shrek has this little moment of us showing that Shrek pushes people out because people tend to judge him before getting to know him. And we see Fiona listening in. And Donkey reassures him pretty much saying, well, I must be the exception to the thing, because I didn't judge you when we first met. And so, I feel like that kind of like cemented a friendship between Shrek and Donkey right there, if it wasn't cemented before. And then the next day, we see Fiona blow up a bird, make some eggs for Shrek and Donkey to pass things up between her and Shrek. And then she gets kidnapped by Robin Hood and his merry men, essentially. We get this little, little dance number, which was funny. And then we see Princess Fiona kicking some ass, which was also funny. And then, essentially, they stop. They keep going, pressing forward to Lord Farquaad's castle kingdom. After Fiona removes this arrow out of Shrek's ass. Shrek might be PG, but this channel ain't PG. This channel is PG-13. So if you guys don't like cursing, I'm sorry, but again, PG-13 this channel is, anyways. So essentially they stay, they spend one more night to each other. Shrek and Fiona almost kiss, but they don't because Donkey interrupts. And then Donkey finds out that the reason why Fiona requesting to spend the night is because at night she has this curse where by day she's a beautiful human girl, by night she's an ugly ogre. And the only way to break this spell is by having true love's kiss, which is why she's so desperate of marrying meaning Lord Farquaad, because she wants the spell to be broken. So Shrek overhears the whole part about ogre and human can go together, and how can anyone love a freak? And Shrek takes out of context, so he gets mad, storms off to Lord Farquaad's castle, brings him in the morning. Shrek's kind of a dick to both Fiona and Donkey. Fiona goes to Lord Farquaad. Donkey, and agreeing to marry him the same day too. Donkey, he pushes away. So everybody goes their separate ways. Then Donkey comes back, making a wall in Shrek's swamp. They have an argument. Shrek eventually apologizes. Shrek and Donkey and the dragon from the Dragon's Keep all go to Lord Farquaad's castle because, Donkey was able to get out of Shrek that he has feelings for Fiona. So they go back to Lord Farquaad's kingdom to stop the marriage. Essentially, they stop the marriage. Them from kissing. Fiona reveals that her curse to everyone. Lord Farquaad is disgusted, so he has the guards try to take Shrek away so he can kill him, and Fiona's has some guards on her too. Um, Shrek was able to get his like one of his arms out to whistle, letting the dragon in and literally eat Lord Farquaad, throwing up his crown, and not facing anyone whatsoever. And like, did that dragon just eat our king? um, Shrek says, "I love you." Fiona says, "I love you too." They kiss. We get this beautiful like, like the curse is broken scene with Fiona, which is great. And then we see them getting married. This fairy turning the three blind like turning this carriage into like pretty much Cinderella's carriage, and all they are to their honeymoon, and that's the end of the movie. Unless if you count that little cool music number they have had at the end of the DVD, where it's like this karaoke swamp party, which was cool in itself. Which, if you guys can, look it up on YouTube. Actually, look in the description, because I'll try to find it, and I'll share the link to it if I can find it on YouTube. Because it's great. It's great to watch. I'm not going to talk about that because it's something I think you guys should watch going in with no spoilers whatsoever. With that little bit I'm talking about, but the first Shrek movie, I recently watched it again, and it's a classic. It literally took me back to my childhood, man. It literally took me back to my childhood, and it's amazing. It's a beautiful story, and I do like the moral in here. Is about don't exactly judge a book by its cover. Don't exactly fall in love with someone by their looks. It's about what's on the inside that counts, not the outside. And that is a pretty good message to tell to kids. If you guys have not seen Shrek, which I would be surprised, and I'm guessing it will be a very, very small number of people who hasn't seen Shrek, any of the Shrek movies. But if you haven't seen the first Shrek movie, give it a watch. It's a good movie. I think it's a great movie, good romance adventure movie. Also has a really good like life lesson in it too. And it's funny too. Even to this, like, a little bit over 20 years later, I want to say, give or take. When was this made? So it came out on Earth Day of 2001. So it came out 22 years ago. I feel old. Because I do remember watching this on when it came out in theaters. Too bad COVID was the whole COVID lockdowns thing was a thing in 2021, because Earth Day 2021 would have been the perfect time to celebrate Shrek. Re-release this Shrek movie in theaters. Hopefully 2031. Hopefully we don't go through any pandemics on Earth Day of 2031, because I think Shrek should be re-released in theaters. If Return of the Jedi just got released in theaters earlier this year, and Jurassic Park, by the time of this recording, is in theaters, celebrating the 30th anniversary, and Return of the Jedi celebrated 40th? Dude, movies like Shrek deserves that same love. It deserves that same love. Plus, Disney just did this thing where they re-released some of their classics back into theaters to celebrate Disney turning 100 this year, essentially. So, when 2031 comes around, April 22nd, 2031 comes around, yes, please, Re-release this in theaters because I think it deserves the same type of love as some of these other re-releases did. Anyways, what do you guys think about this movie? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Of you guys, have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you, beautiful humans and mutants, souls. I will talk to you, I will talk to your fellow souls later. Later, taters. Have a wonderful day.